Good, hello everyone, and welcome to day, is this day 4, Will? Day 4? 5. Day 5? Day 12 of the Contiki road trip. We are currently leaving Cusco and we are headed down to Urubamba in the Sacred Valley. I got my girl Gina! What up, Jesse? Always with the dab, always ready. Guys, check this out. I'm not a scientist and I don't really know that much about clouds or weather patterns, but if I had to guess, I would say, well, looks like we're above a set of clouds right here, which is pretty crazy looking. Now we can really see that we are like traveling alongside the Andes chain of mountains. Look at this. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. Alright, so now we are a little bit north of Cusco. We are on our way to the Sacred Valley, but we just stopped for a minute to use the toilets and get a little bit of background of the area. So we're actually going to be going to one of the tread right projects that Contiki works with, and specifically here, they work with protecting the integrity of the textiles, making sure that any proceeds go directly to the local people and make sure that the money stays in the community, which is really great. So Contiki does a lot of really cool stuff like Contiki Cares. They are a travel company, it's great, you can go on tours and have a wonderful time, but they're also, you know, really working to preserve the places that they visit, make sure that, you know, people get to see the world, but that they're not having a negative impact on visiting there, which is really important. And it's one of the reasons why I absolutely love working with them. That's my I love Contiki rant for today.
Upper threads, different colors, you hold, drop, pick up. That's how you create your design. Adult cochineals and little cochineals. You will pick up any of those, like this one, break.
Oh my god! Wow.
No, it's really stundai.
So like these are vines that they used to make pink leaves in combination with this like mineral or rock that they used to make greens. These flowers make like yellows and oranges, and this is just pepper and they use that to make like dark brown. It's so amazing, all the natural stuff that they use, and I have no idea how they figured all of this out. It's just incredible. It's such a long and detailed process, and it's so cool that they're able to keep all of this stuff alive, because the woman who runs this place was saying that it's almost completely died out. Like in the 80s, all of this almost went away because there were only a few women who still remembered how to use these weaving techniques, and so they just got a group of them together and started this, and now they're like around 100 people strong, which is just incredible. And again, all of this goes back to these people that are working here and supports the community and supports this initiative of just making sure that all of these traditions stay alive for future generations and the world to experience. You guys, you know, we started out on this trip. Roy was one of my favorite people, but as of last night, I've discovered that he is a fucking Gators fan.
Let's go Gators!
Oh my!
Let's go! You up!
Out of here!
Gators!
Friendship ruined. So we have now stopped off in Chincheros in the actual main city part, and we're about to learn a little bit more about it, but what I can tell you so far is that Chinchi means really brave person, I guess, in Quechua. So I'm assuming something really special happened here, and maybe they have like a city hero. We'll see. So Wilbur and I are walking around exploring some more of this area, and all of this stuff is the original Inca stone. And up here you can actually see, like, when the Spaniards came in, they would just build their houses and churches and whatever else directly on top of the foundations of the Incas. So this area is really prone to earthquakes, and it's pretty crazy because our guide Jono was saying that every single time there's been an earthquake here, all of the stuff that was rebuilt on top of everything has fallen down, but all of the Inca stuff has stayed because it was built so well and because they were so good at stonework. I also just learned that saying Incan Empire or Inca people is actually not technically correct. Everybody says that, and I'm going to continue saying it because it's more easily understandable. But Inca, the word Inca in Quechua actually means emperor. So saying Inca Empire is saying emperor empire, which is really funny. So the actual Quechua word for the civilization was Tawan Tinsuyo. And what it means is, like, Tawan is 4 points, I think is what he was saying, and it stands for them having conquered every cardinal direction. So north, south, east, west. And there in the distance, if you look very closely, is a wild Andy. This is a very rare sighting. It's pretty special. Oh, I think we've scared him off. This is my new friend. ¿Cómo te llamas?
Miguel.
Miguel. Dice Miguelito. ¿Me puedes dar un beso? Un besito? Gracias. So they've just stopped us off on our way to the Sacred Valley, El Valle Sagrado, because they wanted to give us a beautiful panoramic view of it. Look at this, guys. This was really, really good corn farming here. It was incredibly fertile, and they used to make this thing called chicha. It's a macerated corn alcohol, and it's considered like a religious drink for them. So this is kind of where they grew all of the crops to make that drink. It's so cool to have a local guide too, because our guide grew up in Cusco and he knows all about this stuff and he's so passionate about it, and I just I don't know, I feel like there's so much information I can't even absorb it all. Bueno amigos, esta es Elena, tiene 2 años, es una alpaca bonita y la voy a tocar ahora. Hi Elena, can I pet you? Oh my god, she feels amazing. Wow, oh my god, so beautiful.
Here we are, guys, in Ollantaytambo. This city actually was made when the Spaniards were arriving. They were finishing the city. At the top, we're gonna go to see the temples, and of the temples, we're gonna see how the city was from the top, and you're gonna see all the city down and these different sections that we have.
This is Trono del Inca. This is the emperor's throne. And the reason he liked to sit up in this spot is because he could look at the stars. He would kind of predict when it would be the best time to harvest and plant and all of that. And he could also see all of the terraces down below, so he could observe everybody working and make sure everything was going smoothly. So another amazing piece of information that my friend just gave me is that these little kind of buildings built into the hillside over there, originally people that discovered this place called them prisons, but in fact when they kind of did a little more research and spent some time excavating, they found out that they were actually granaries, and the reason that they stored them so high up on the mountain is because they didn't obviously have any power or refrigeration back then. Actually, you can probably tell it's really windy up here, so what they did was they counted on the wind coming from all of these 3 separate kind of openings and valleys around the mountain to refrigerate the food. So it kept the food fresh because the air was constantly circulating. It's fucking brilliant. I would never, how the hell do you think of that stuff that many years ago? It's crazy. We just arrived at our hotel and it is gorgeous. Everything is like set up like a little village. There are blocks of rooms and it's all like, look at this, you can see it looks like there's leather holding together the beams in the ceiling. Everything is just made out of like wood and it looks like adobe and everything is just like painted in super natural colors. It's beautiful. I also wanted to show you guys something really amazing that happened to me today. You ready? Ow. I'm dumb. I completely forgot to put on sunscreen. I just like thought to myself, dude, I'm fine. I'm from Florida. I'm in the sun all the time. It's no big deal. Yeah, I'm an idiot. Look at this. And I think we're going whitewater rafting, so we're gonna be in the sun even more. You know, you think after 26, almost 27 years, you'd learn, but I guess if you're me, you don't.